Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. For the viewers, thank you for clicking this video. So in today's video guys, we are going to be breaking down how to use the martingale strategy with prop firms. Now guys, if you do not know what the martingale strategy is, essentially it just means you doubling down on a losing trade. So if you're in a drawdown, you keep doubling your risk and hope that price goes your way. Now guys, with that definition, obviously there's a reason why prop firms do not allow this kind of strategy, because it is essentially gambling in a sense. But guys, what I will teach you guys today is show you guys how you can use this strategy much more efficiently. And guys, I will show you some prop firms that actually allow these kind of strategies and show you a real life example and real life trade of me actually using this strategy on my prop firm challenge. So now guys, when it comes to the actual companies that do use the martingale strategy, there are different types of companies. The top one is FTMO, for example, Alpha Capital, Funded Next, Funding Peeps, things like that. You get the picture. But as you can see, these prop firms on the left, they do allow, martingale strategy, while the prop firms on the right, like Instant Funding, Funding Traders, right, Lark Funding, these kind of prop firms, they do not allow the martingale strategy. Now guys, let me show you and give you a practical example of exactly what this martingale strategy is. Now, I was actually in a Nasdaq trade, I think a couple weeks back, which was around April 10th, and I actually seen this nice bullish engulfing around 12 p.m, which was right here. So I took a trade right there. Now, one of the things with this martingale strategy is, guys, you have to know where to put your stop loss, right? Because a stop loss is really essential when it comes to trading, because obviously with a stop loss, you do not blow your account, right? So now, what I say is this, guys, placing your stop loss is a skill, because at the end of the day, guys, you can see a signal like this and still place your stop loss right below the candle, and you get stopped out for some weird reason, right? So there are ways you actually have to learn how to put your stop loss. So with that being said, in this particular trade, I actually was conservative with my stop loss, right? So I actually had my stop loss literally below this candle right here. Don't ask me why I picked that candle, but that is the candle I picked, and I placed my stop loss literally below that candle like this. Now guys, the martingale strategy is very simple. All I do is, once I place my first entry, the next thing I do is to now place a buy limit in my drawdown area, right? So for example, with this particular trade here, the original risk to reward is 2 risk to reward, but because I am using this strategy, guys, I can literally have a buy limit set, let's say right here, and I will get a 5 risk to reward. So 5 plus 2 equals 7. So with this kind of strategy, guys, you could easily get 7 risk to reward within that same trade. So this is what the martingale strategy is essentially. Now guys, there are some cases where you're actually going to lose, which is part of the game, right? So that is why, me personally, what I do is I risk 1% on the first entry and then 1% on the second entry. Now if I have 2 losing days, then I now half my risk, right, and start risking 1% total, all right? So 0.5% on the first entry and then 0.5% on the second entry. And as you can see, guys, this kind of strategy is very, very powerful, because number one, you are following risk management, right? So you're only risking a total of 2% in this whole trade, or 1% depending on your appetite, right? Number two is, guys, you're still playing within that 1 to 2 risk to reward zone. So obviously, for a 1 to 2 risk to reward, it's kind of easy to hold it, right? Because it's just 1 to 2, easy, right? So psychologically, you're already kind of at ease, because now okay, cool, it's just a 1 to 2 risk to reward, I can obviously hold it, right? Now if you can set your buy limit and price does trigger, this could be a great potential to get a really high risk to reward. So in this case here, obviously, you can never know exactly where price will land or where price will reverse from, but what you can guarantee is that price will not hit your stop loss, right? So that's the thing with this kind of strategy. You need to have a very conservative stop loss and then hope that price does not hit your stop loss and then price does trigger your buy or sell limit. Because guys, if it does trigger that limit, I'm telling you guys, man, you're going to eat so good. You know, this was a particular trade that I actually took and I made 4%. Actually, I made 6% on my account, but I was down 2%. So in total, I was then now up 4%, right? So this strategy is very helpful. You know what I mean? It's very important if you want to pass your challenge very quickly. But like I said, guys, there are some prop firms that you have to still do your due diligence and research and check whether or not they do allow this kind of strategy, if you get what I mean. So again, guys, these are the prop firms that do accept this kind of strategy, and then these are the prop firms that do not accept it, like City Trader Imperium and things like that, Maven, Funding Traders. But yeah, guys, overall, you know, this is how to use the Martingale strategy to your advantage. Yes, guys, again, guys, follow the risk management plan. You feel me? Do not double your risk. Don't risk more than 2%. You feel me? And you will be all right. I'm telling you guys, this is a really good strategy, and I hope you guys, you know, are going to use it to pass your funded challenge. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.